Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Next offering is outside. Payoff pitch. Got him looking for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Jays down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's off the plate.
And a foul ball. Third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Taveras under it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and they still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the 6th, leading off Ryan Mountcastle.
The best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Orioles, second base.
So digging in, Blaze Alexander. His right and lefty splits there. a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball back down.
Fisher, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
The 1-1.
Nope,
He's
that's the ball.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Out towards right center field. Lucas on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Left fielder, Leody.
Here's the left fielder, Leody Taveras.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And a swing and a miss there.
Slider. Mid inside.
Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the
There's the strike.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Up the middle, Clement flips it. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now 5-1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk.
Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays,
center fielder,
Nathan Lucas. Movement in the bullpen. Rico Garcia appears to be getting loose. Right side. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Bradish out of the game, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher now,
Orioles,
Rico Garcia.
number
He's into the
50,
game with the bases
Rico
empty. 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Orioles leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's inside.
Here's a 1-2. That one is upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 5-1.
Now
Leo
playing
Jimenez.
shortstop,
He's the
number
new shortstop
49.
as he comes in as a
Leo
defensive
Jimenez.
replacement here.
Leading off for
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Hey!
Here's a high chopper. Clement over to first, and one away in the bottom of the
Up
7th.
next for the Orioles, third baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Braden Fisher won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer,
number
Jeff
23.
Hoffman.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Hey!
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one
Ball,
off
that's
the
too
mark,
high.
and that's ball 1.
Splitter. Low inside.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-2. In the air on the infield, Guerrero. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Slider. Middle outside.
Foul ball.
Sinker.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
High inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Slider.
2 down, nobody on. You're the bottom of the 7th.
Ball, that's inside.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2.
Splitter. Low outside.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. So the Jays' pen does its job nicely there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 5 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Keegan Aiken.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. Pitch hitter coming on. Dalton Varsho. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Pitches in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
That's ball 2.
Got him. 1 down.
Just great bites, that slider. Broke one out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So up next, Ernie Clement. His splits between April and May there. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Andrew Kittredge, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2.
I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. The Orioles leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Inside, almost got him. And down on strikes. And now 2 balls.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That one lifted to left. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 5 and the Blue Jays 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now at Oriole Park. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That one drilled left field. Varsho moving back for it. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Up next for the Orioles.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And that drops in for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Close, but
Ball
call
one.
the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
High inside.
Popped up. And there's 2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Splitter. Low outside. Splitter. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Splitter. Low middle.
That
Nope,
one just
outside.
misses.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Splitter. Low inside.
Off the
That's
mark
ball
there.
3.
Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
payoff pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of it.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That cuts the corner.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Orioles. They lead this one, though, 5-1. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's George Springer to start it off. He's already homered here in this one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ball one.
Kittredge in his 8th season, 36 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Late with the swing now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
There's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
At the ball.
The 1-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat. Well, he came right at it right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That's off the mark. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Left fielder Nathan Lucas.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andrew Kittredge is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Felix Bautista.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a pop-up.
the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
So they're down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 3. Hard hit, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
5-1 is how it ends. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Hey, if it's over, it's over. So just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hug. Guess you out is too good to be true. Was a point, all I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting. It's time that you do what you do, and it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you moved, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do, said that you never leave. We would fight till it's through. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the fuck it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant. Said you tried.
Summertime, and the lights go out, days are long, and we're getting loud. There's a time when we holding back, and a time, baby, when we holding